welcome back to Black Mom Who Whines. Um, so today we're gonna do something a little different. Because my spirit has been telling me that I need to do something different. Just for today. We're still gonna do our affirmation series. So today would have been part 4. I actually already recorded it. But I'll probably end up re-recording it. I don't know, whatever the Lord tells me I need to do with that. But today, I was just kind of told that I need to do something different. So I am listening, and so yeah, my little blurb at the beginning of my video, that is not me. That is a little video that I found on TikTok. All the little credits are on it. So no credits, that's not me. That is just a video and a song that when I am feeling how I'm feeling, she is so passionate, and I relate and can resonate with that 100%. So the Lord has never left my side. Yeah. We're just going to talk about something a little different. It still has to do with what occurred within the last week, because I feel like I always say how my affirmations have aligned with what is going on within the week. So what happened or what transpired this past week kind of is what made me, or it was what caused the shift. And I kind of wrestled with it because, like I said, I already recorded my video, which is why I look kind of well, I don't look crazy, but like I usually look a little bit better, but like I have on a hoodie and stuff right now, and sweatpants, and like no lipstick. I don't wear makeup, but yeah, so my spirit has just been telling me that I need to share this with you guys. So that is exactly what I'm doing. We are still gonna whine, but I've already poured it. Emerson is napping. So hopefully I'll be able to get through this before he wakes up. So you guys can't really, I don't know if you guys can really see this, but my glass says best mom ever, because that's what I am. I do my best. I'm not perfect, but I am a great mother. I got this from my mentor. We did did we do a wine? It wasn't really a wine tasting, but it was like a wine and dessert night back in December. And these are the glasses that she gave everybody to sip out of when we tasted. We all brought a dessert or a dish and our favorite wine, and we shared. And these are the glasses that she got us. So shout out to you, Miss Keisha. So in my glass, I have peach sangria that I made. It is fresh peaches with white wine, a white wine blend. I do not make the wine yet. So I don't make the wine, but it's a white wine blend. So it's my secret recipe, and it is delicious. So that's what we are going to be sipping on today. So of course I think it's delicious. The people that have had it think it's delicious. The people at the baby shower thought it was delicious. And yeah, you can't get this at the store. Only a Shelly creation. So follow me on Instagram for that. Creations by Shelly. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Let me take a sip because it is good, and this is going to be hopefully a good little conversation, a good little chat that we have today. That is so good. If you're local and you want to taste it or you want to try some of my sangria, just let me know. The bases only. I have to say that because, yeah, just the bases only. I don't sell it pre-mixed, so you have to add your own wine. But anyway. Like I said, we're not doing affirmations today. We will get back on that next week. Or maybe I'll post the video another day this week, because like I said, it's already recorded, but my spirit is telling me that I need to talk about something else. So we're going to talk about something else. So this past week has been a crazy week. It actually all started almost about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago at work. I'm a manager, y'all. I'm a lab manager, and I'm young. I'm 30. My employees are some of them are younger than me, but I do have a few that are older than me. And then obviously my leadership is older than me. And this is like my first true leadership position. So I'm just navigating and trying to figure out my way. I have my days where I'm like, do I even belong here? Is this where I'm truly supposed to be? So that being said, this past week and a half has been really, really rough because I advocate and I fight for my team. Like anything that I'm a part of, I'm gung ho. Like I go full forward, full flesh, full whatever for it. Because that's how I want it to be for me. Like if you're in my corner, I expect you to be in my corner. And so again, like I've been telling you guys before, if you watch my affirmation series, this is my season for trusting God. And I'm just like, yo, what are you doing, Lord? Because last week I felt like this is where I was supposed to be. I felt like all of my questions of why am I here? You answered it. You gave me a clear cut answer. Yes, this is why you're supposed to be here. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And I said it. Watch that video. See, go on my Twitter. You will see. And then the very next day, chaos broke out. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now I'm questioning myself again. Like, Lord, was that really you? Like, was that really you? And so it's just like in this season of my life, I really, really am being tested. Like, I really, really am being tested. And for those of you that are truly, truly being tested, don't let your faith waver. Do not let your faith waver, because this past week mine sure did. And I didn't lose faith, but it definitely wavered. And God truly puts He strategically places people in our lives that are they're here for a reason. And I've said that quite a few times, and I firmly believe it. So back to how everything was going crazy last week. So Monday at work was just like all over the place. Like, let me see what I can do for my team to hopefully rectify some of these situations that are going on. Tuesday, also my baby wasn't here with me all week. So I'm just like, I'm coming home to an empty house. I'm just like, I'm dealing with the mess at work. I'm coming home to an empty house. Like, I'm just like, Lord, I don't got time for this. I feel like I'm alone. Like, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm alone. Like, I know that I have you, but like, I'm alone. Like, physically, I'm alone. So it's just like, ugh. So Tuesday, I called my friend and we're on FaceTime, video chat, duo, whatever the thing is called. And I'm just like, how's your day? Chopping it up or whatever. And clearly my mood is just like, meh. And he's like, well, what's wrong with you? Like, you're going to call me and you're going to be in a funky mood. And these are not his words verbatim. I'm just kind of, summarizing, I guess. So I call him and he's like, your mood, like what's going on? Like genuinely ask me what's going on. First thing, I'm really not used to people asking me, like genuinely concerned about my well-being. Like, yeah, people be like, oh, Michelle, what's going on? Like, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. Like my friends do. Like certain people do, yes. But there's like, I can count on my hand, like how many people genuinely care and ask me what is going on. And so he's asking me, like, because I always feel like there's like some ulterior motive, like when people ask me, like, how am I doing? Like, how am I really truly doing? So I'm always hesitant to answer, because it's just like, are you just asking me just to kind of ask, or like, do you really care? So anyway, so he's asking me like, well, what's wrong? Like, what is going on? Like, it's like all over your face and blah, blah, blah. So then the conversation just like kind of just goes, like gets awkward and like it gets real hostile. Like, I don't even know if hostile is the word, but it gets really, I don't know. Well, it gets to the point where we end up hanging, we end up hanging up, and it's just, it was just all because he asked me what was wrong and I didn't want to share. And he didn't push me to share what was on my mind. It was just, like, your attitude, the way that you're acting, like is rubbing off on me, and I don't want to deal with this. Not in a bad way, but it caused me to eventually think about it. But I'll get to that. So, but a question that I really wanted to talk about is, he asked me, did I do anything that made me happy? And I was like, what? What do you mean? Pause for a drink. So he asked me, he said, or he might have said, what makes me happy? He either asked me, did I do anything that makes me happy, or what makes me happy? And so I'm just like, it might have been, did I do anything today that makes me happy? And so I was just like, in my little funk in my head, like, why are you asking me this? Like, why are you asking me this? So I took a second because I'm thinking to myself, why are you asking me this? And so I said, I like to help people. I like to bake. My son makes me happy, but like, and this is exactly how I am. I'm just like, I don't know. And so he's like, so your son's not there. So that obviously eliminates something that's, can make you happy. Did you bake something? No. Did you drink some wine? No. Like, all the things that made me happy, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything that day to make me happy. So we got off the phone, and when we got off the phone, like, I cried because I was just like, I felt so overwhelmed. Not by what he said, but because it's just like, yo, Michelle, like, you're allowing the stressors of work, the stressors of life, the stressors of a lot of things get to you, and somebody that genuinely cares is asking you, and you're holding back. So I cried, and then I went to bed. Well, I cried, I thought about it, and then I went to bed. So I was just like, this is not who you are. Like, this is truly not who you are, and this is not who you are. So after I got out of my feelings, went to bed, woke up the next day, I was like, Michelle, like, I was intentional about doing something that made me happy that next day. So maybe it was like Wednesday. So we'll say it's Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. So I was intentional about doing something that made me happy. And it's ironic because maybe the week before, my mentor was like, I'm going to do some things that make me happy. She said she was going to go to, I think, North Carolina. She was going to go see a play. She was going to do a few things that made her happy. And so I thought about what she said. Then I thought about what my friend said. And I was like, you know what, Michelle? Emerson is not the sole source of your happiness. He's not always here. He's not going to always be here. So you need to go and do something that makes you happy. So I went to the dollar store and I got some gardening stuff because I like to garden. I haven't done my garden that's behind my house in like 2 years, but I got me and Emerson a little pot so we could plant some basil and some lavender. And I got him a little shovel. Like, even though Emerson's not here, me being able to do, have something I know he's going to like when he comes back home, that made me happy. What else did I do? I recorded my affirmations video, and I created Black Mom Who Whines as a gateway or for happiness. I don't want to say it's a gateway to happiness because when I record these videos and when I edit them, they truly do make me happy. When I'm wine tasting, when I'm doing all that stuff, it genuinely does make me happy. Like, even right now, just rambling and talking, whatever it is, it does genuinely make me happy. God strategically places people in your life. He places people in your life for a reason. And in my affirmations video, it's funny because I said the same thing. And the affirmations that I had for last week, I don't know if I just personally needed them for myself, which I probably did. And you all probably could have benefit. You will benefit from them. I will share them with you. Just not today, because I want you all to do something that makes you happy. Do something that makes you happy. And God knows exactly what we need right when we need it. Because I feel like if I was talking to anybody else that night, I would have still been upset. I would not have done anything that made me happy. Not to say that we can't do these things on our own, but sometimes we just need that extra little oomph. And we just need that extra that extra reminder or that extra person to just kind of, okay, just nudge us along the way. And I always feel like I'm that person that nudges people along the way, or I'm always that person that is the go-to, or how do I typically refer it as the dumpster. I always feel like I'm the dumpster and people are constantly just dumping and dumping and dumping, but I can't dump anything because I'm the dumpster. And I mean, that's the best analogy that I can give. It comes to the top of my head right now. But yeah. Um, do something that makes you happy. Try to challenge yourself to do something every day that makes you happy, even if it's small. Because when I did that, my whole attitude changed. Like, there's things that I can't control, like Emerson being with his dad that week, and I can't put my sole source of happiness in my son. And there are plenty of other things that do make me happy that I did. And like today, we had pancakes for breakfast with the homemade little strawberry sauce. Made eggs. Emerson loves to make eggs, and he doesn't even eat them, but we still make them. Eggs cost what, $1 a carton. So I will forever waste my money on buying eggs because Emerson enjoys making eggs, even though he won't eat them. I'll eat a few of them, but Emerson enjoys making eggs, so that makes Emerson happy. So if I can do something that makes him happy, I guess it's worth it. Or no, it is worth it. So that's what I wanted to say instead of doing my affirmations today. Do what makes you happy. We have to get out of our heads because I know it's not just me. And another thing, ironically, I need to stop saying ironically because God's timing is perfect. My friend told me that I needed to go to church like 2 weeks ago. I was already going to church, but he told me that I specifically need to go to church this Sunday, and because the message was going to be for me. And I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. I'm already going to church, but he's like, no, you need to sit in the front. And I'm just like, do I really want to sit in the front? No. And I avoided trying to sit in the front, but my friend that I go to church with sits in the front, and I ended up sitting smack dead center in the front. And so the word that day was about how we are always in our heads, and how well, not always in our heads, but how what we think becomes what we speak, and what we speak comes to life. So everything that comes to life starts with a thought. So, and I've been saying that at the end of all of my affirmation videos. So, God does not put people in our lives by accident. It's not a coincidence. You're not watching this video by coincidence. I'm not saying what I'm saying by coincidence. So yeah, that's all I got right now. I think that's all that I wanted to say. But the whole gist of all of this is do what makes you happy. Find something that makes you happy and do it. Do something that is going to settle your spirit. Do something that is going to bring you joy, and continuously do it. Be intentional about your happiness. Be intentional about your joy. Be intentional about the things that you want. So hopefully this made sense. Hopefully this reached somebody. I know that some of you guys come here for wine, or some of you guys just want wine, but go make some sangria. I'm still drinking mine. We will still be doing my affirmation series. Like I said, I just felt led to speak on this because my week was crazy. and doing things that made me happy really, really set the tone for the rest of the week with all the rest of the chaos that came along with it. So do something that makes you happy and everything will follow suit. I love you guys and I will see you soon. Bye.